Hello, Leo, and welcome to your money and career guidance for the next 3 months, October, November, and December. And so we're asking Spirit to give us some guidance. Firstly, we'll ask for October, then we'll ask for November, and we'll finish off with December and see what they want to say to us in relation to each separate month. So this one that we're doing now, this message here that we're going into is for October. For those of you who are new to our channel, hello, my name is Linda, and welcome. If you are one of our subscribers and followers, I'd like to say thank you very much for your likes, your shares, and your comments. They do help the channel, and my guides and I do thoroughly appreciate that you sit down and actually leave us some comments, because I know you're very busy. And so, Leo, let's have a look, shall we? This is for October, please. What is it you'd like to say to our beautiful Leos? We start off with just 3 cards from the, whoops, that one's definitely for you. That's, ooh, okay. They're flying out all over the place here, Leo. Let's have a look. They don't usually fly out. I usually choose them. The spirit chooses them on your behalf, but we'll see. We've got the King of Fire, which is you, and we've got the three. Oh, we have got fire, and we have the Sun. Oh, Leo, how wonderful is this? Well, King of Fire, you're in your power this month. This is you stepping up. Fire is wands. So this is your career. This is how you make your living. This is your business. This is you know what you get up and go to do all day to look after your family and so on and so forth. So the King of Fire, the message and the energy around this is, this week, this first week of October, stay focused throughout the month. Stay focused, stay positive, focus on what it is you want. This is about staying in your motivational energy. This is also, communicating with vision and being the leader that you are. So you're a born leader, Leo. You know you have the power. You're great at running your own business. You're great tradesmen. You're very talented people. And so, but you are also a great advisor. So it's possible. There's 2 scenarios here. You may talk to somebody else, someone who is a king of wands. It's possible you could be negotiating with that person and getting some information from them to help you grow, or you could be on the other end of somebody coming to you and being that leader for them this month to help them on their journey of growth when it comes to their career and finances. So this is maybe a time to, you know, step into that charismatic, motivational, ambitious energy that you possess, because this is the beginning of the next 3 months, and I can't wait to see what November and December bring. So at the beginning of the week, stay in your power, step in your power. And you have the three of wands, which is also your abundance, very abundant time. Things are really going to start to come together. There is a need to be patient, because I think you're still waiting for your ship to come in some areas, Leo, and that's okay. But be patient, because this is the time now for you to put those plans, those long-term plans, into place. And this, we're talking about the second, third week of October now, where this could be the time where you start to put those plans into place and to get moving on something when it comes to your career, your business, and your finances. So the Five of Wands is, in the third week you could have all these plans in place, and then things start to move, and there are things there that you're going to have to discuss, or you know handle, that it's going to be a nuisance. The third week you might think, oh, I hate doing this. Like, for example, you might hate doing paperwork, or hate having to get little tiddly fiddly things done, and that could crop up in the third week of October. But you've got to get them done anyway, so just get them done. It's a bit of a competitive energy in the third week, where you might be competing as well with others, or needing to, others may be forcing their opinion on you, and so you stay in your power, step in your power, and stay there. The fourth week of this month, October, is absolutely amazing. You've got the sun. The sun is saying to you, there's going to be a happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have the confidence in yourself. Well, you are a confident human being, Leos. Most Leos are pretty confident. And so stay in that confidence, and also don't let anybody throw you off course in that third week. Just, just handle it and then move on as quickly as you can. So what else would you like to give our beautiful Leos, please, for October? What else would you like to say? Okay. So again, in the middle of this week, at the beginning of the month, we've got that double up there, that five of. I'll just bring it out because it is a double up. Oh, look at this! We've got the death card, which I think is really coming great. So yeah, we've got the double up on that five of wands there, and so this is the third week where you feel like other people are going to be a nuisance. Feel like you've got to compete or put up with things you don't really want to. It's like things getting in the way, and you're thinking, oh, what bothersome details and stuff like that. But it's necessary. It's a necessary evil. A spirit is saying you may have to do things, so do them. But that card came out over here, and so it could also be in the first week as well, right? So we'll put it where it was meant to be. So we have the Justice card in the second week with the Three of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. Or we have the Magician, your power. And we have the Five of Cups. So the outcome of this month is definitely success. We have the sun, we have a completion to something where you can now move on. So something's going to come to a completion, and it will actually come to that completion, and you will be moving on at the end of the month. In the meantime, you're going to be working on that. You're going to be working the next three weeks on what it is you are wanting now to put into fruition, what you want to create. And so, we've got the Justice card. The Justice card is weighing things up, and it is also documentation, getting things done, working on you, getting things going. And so all of this having to do that may stall you, just may bring you to a little bit of stagnation there just for a few days in that second week. But don't worry, because this is a fair and just decision, speaking your truth, getting things organised. And so that there may be a need to do that. In the first week, you might be worried that you're trying to focus, you're trying to bring things into fruition and so on. And again, you're feeling like there's bothersome details around you that are a nuisance, but Spirit is saying, well, look, this is a necessary evil that has to be done. It's just part of the journey this month. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So in the third week, you're going to be ready to move. In the second week, you feel like nothing's really moving, but then in the third week, this is new now, bringing things into fruition and stepping into the energy of the Magician. And Leo, you are the Magician. You are the energy of the Magician. The Magician is really, he knows what he's doing. He's studied a lot of things. He's very good at what he does. He's a great manifester. He's a great visionary. You've got the Midas touch in the third week. So this is, the Magician is saying to you, you're ready now. There's nothing to hold you back. You are ready to move forward. Okay. The third week, this is the time now for you to move forward. And you've had to go through a few things to get you to this stage, but you need to do them. You need to get things out of the way, even though they're bothersome. If you want to move forward, you have to do that. And look, we've got the death of something. We've got the ending of something. We've got the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is loss, but it's also about realizing that this is just, this is not the end. This is just things now, the Five of Cups is very much a blessing in disguise that we don't see. We don't realize that this needed to happen so we could pick up those two full cups here and grasp hold of them and take them away and work on them and fill them up and build a future, a beautiful, beautiful future. And when you get the death card in a reading, Leo, the death card represents the ending of difficulty at last. It's over and now it's gone and it's done and dusted. Just like this Five of Cups, it's over and done with. And so now let's make a new beginning. Let's move in a whole new direction because the sun is shining on you. There's a happy outcome here. So those of you who've had to walk away from a career or a job or a business or anything that hasn't suited you, if you've had to move away from a relationship and it's cost you money, this is a time now for you to step into your new path. This is a time for you now to realize that you're on a whole new journey. This end of October is going to be the turning point for you, Leo. This is the turning point. Okay. Let's have a look at November. We've done October. Let's have a look at November for our beautiful Leos. I can't wait to see. So let's have a look. This is for November. Leo. Let's have a look. See. Okay. Oh, the dreamer taking a leap of faith. Okay, thank you. Trying to throw a few things out, but this is a heavy deck. This is for November for Leo, please. Two more. Okay, beautiful Leos. Got three of fire again. Got three of Wands again, and we have the Eight of Cups, desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful. So yes, you are definitely moving in a whole new direction. This is you taking that leap of faith. So in November is when you take this leap of faith. You saw what you got in the end of October. Now, beginning of this month, it's November. This is when you take that leap of faith. You've looked into everything, you've checked it all out, you've got dreams that you want to follow. There's opportunity here. There's an opportunity. And it's time for you to step up. You've got the Three of Wands. This is about abundance. This is things coming in. This is you. The Three of Wands, he's standing there. He's accomplished a great deal. So he's got one wand in his hand. He's got two wands behind him and one in his hand. So you've already accomplished a great deal, but there's more. There is more to come. And so you need to take that leap of faith and draw in that abundance. You could be importing, you could be exporting, because the Three of Wands, he's looking out to the ocean and watching his ship come in. And so this is a time now to make long-term plans. Follow your dreams. Be patient as well. Have patience at this time because this is a very strong desire now for you to move on. This is a time now for you to realize that it is time to move on now. And so you've gone through all that in October. Now we're in November, and this is where you take action. This is where you put everything into it get things moving, So this is for Leo now for November. Could we have some more cards, please? Okay, yep, this is you now. The Emperor. And yes, for healing. So there's healing here for you, thank goodness. This is the healing card. The heartache card has come up. It's come up upside down. So this is about things now moving on, and you're getting over this heartache. So in the third week, this is the third week of November when you really feel that it is time for you to move on so that you can be a lot happier and get over this, the heartache that maybe you've been going through. Okay, and things are going to start moving very quickly. So this is for November, Leo. Things are definitely going to start moving very, very quickly now. Yep. You've survived, you're a survivor. You've survived and you've come out on top. You've got the High Priestess. You've also got the Justice card here, which is interesting. Okay, and we've got the King of Cups. Okay. So, okay, Leo, let's have a look at this November. So we have, this is taking a leap of faith, following your dreams, unexpected opportunity now for you to bring balance back into your life financially. This is also money coming into you in some way. So you could be getting a raise or you could be starting a new job where you're getting much better money. This is you now, being able to bring balance well and truly balance back into your financial situation. And also, things really going fast now, really moving forward in a very positive way. This can be interstate and overseas as well, because we have got the three of wands here, and he's looking overseas. For some of you, not all of you, but some of you, this could be an overseas venture too that you're getting involved in, because we have the emperor. We do have the emperor in the middle of the second week. So the emperor is all about focus, 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 stay in control, stay in your power, Leo, and know that you are on the right path. So just stick to your guns. And you've come out of this now. You're a survivor. Look, you've cut. It hasn't been easy for some of you. It hasn't been an easy journey, Leo. We can see that you have struggled in some areas of your career and your work and business. But this is now this is you, he's standing in front of that. That's behind him, and he's still hanging on to that wand. He's still hanging on. He's still hanging in there. And so this is what you're also going to be doing in the second week. And yes, you do have this strong desire to move on. It's not, you have to have faith and trust your intuition. And okay, you're going to heal from this. You're going to heal. Just have faith and trust that you will heal. And in the fourth week, we have the King of Cups and we have the Justice card. We have the Justice card. I'll just get one more for this final. Thank you. So some very loving news coming in too. Some very happy news coming in at the end of the month too. We've got the Page of Cups here, and pages are messengers. So you could hear something that's really going to make you very happy, and it could have something to do with a legal situation or bringing balance back into your life. It could have something to do with your career, legal, work, whatever, settlement or anything at all, and a fair and just decision being made. There's some very good news coming your way at the end of November. And the King of Cups, well, this is all about, having faith and trusting your intuition. This is about being trustworthy, being compassionate towards others, and opening your heart and mind to those around you also, and giving out understanding and compassion at the end of November. And that could have something to do with this fair and just decision with the Justice card. So be compassionate, be understanding, and be kind to all of those around you at the end of November, Leo. And so an interesting month. You're definitely coming out on top. You're definitely accomplishing a great deal, being very successful, definitely moving in a new direction. You're being asked not to be afraid to take a leap of faith, not being scared to, walk a new path, even because there's a lot of abundance coming your way. So this is the time now to make long-term plans. And yes, to do that, you may have to move in a whole new direction. You may have to walk away from a situation to be able to do that. But it is the month to do it. November's the month to do it. So now, Leo, we're coming to December. We're coming to December. We've got the Justice card again. Got the Justice card again. So I'm just going to pop that. They were stuck together, so I'm going to put this one here because I'm not sure if Spirit wants you to get it. But the Justice card flew out. It's a fair and just decision to do what you know is right. So again, we're talking a similar situation here. Okay, we don't need 10. We just need 2 more, please. So we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. Okay, we've also got the Chariot there too, which is interesting. So we have the Justice card, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Emperor. We do have the Moon here, but I'm going to ask Spirit to bring that out in a moment, because the Moon is, when it comes to Leos, you're very psychic. So I want you to have faith and trust your intuition this month, because that's what I feel that is really saying to you. But it can also be events going on behind the scenes as well, and it can be, fears might hold you back. So this is not a month for fear. December's not a time to allow fears to set in, because we have got the Justice card, we've got the Knight of Swords, we've got the Queen of Swords, and we have the Emperor. And the Emperor, of course, is about focus, organization, logic, structure, discipline. It's wonderful. And it's leadership, Leo, and you are a leader. So that's coming up at the end of December. But at the beginning of December, we've got the Justice card, which is making a just and fair decision. You got that at the end of last month, November. So you're carrying that through over into December. So the Justice card says, do what you know is right, make a fair and just decision, or a fair and just decision will come of this. Stand up for your beliefs, though. You must stick to your guns and stand up for your beliefs. And it's very important that you do that. And around all of that, in the second week, there will be events that you need to take action on. Okay, because we've got the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is taking action. It's time in the second week to get moving and take some action, and also carefully reviewing your options or when it comes to your options to solutions and things like that. The Queen of Air, well, she's a objective, oh golly, look at this, you got the Magician again with that. So Leo, oh golly, Leo, what an amazing outcome for December. Leo, oh, I think there's going to be a big celebration around you Christmas Day. You have the Magician. It's come up next to the Justice card. Speaking your truth, making a fair and just decision. And also, you have the Midas touch in that first week of December. You have the Midas touch. Speak your truth. Stand up for your beliefs. You can do it. There's nothing you can't create. There's nothing you can't bring into abundance. Nothing. And then you have the Sun card in the second week with the this Sun card, this is action. The Knight of Swords is taking action. The Sun card is saying to you, it's time to take action. It's time to sow seeds. It's time to begin something that's going to lead to a great deal of success. This is about success. And in the third week, we've got the Queen of Swords, and she's very much, she's a decision maker. She focuses. Look at her. She's focused on that ball. She's not looking at anything else. She doesn't let anything get in the way. She doesn't let anybody get in the way, Leo. So this is now time for you to be independent, focus, be realistic about things, yes, but clearing away anything that no longer serves you when it comes to your path, your journey with your career and your finances in December. And also, if you're going into a new business or new job or whatever, it's very possible that the third week will be the time with this Queen of Swords. This is when you're going to make some objective decision making and, getting rid of what no longer serves you, and then negotiating with others and working as a team with others to come to a solution, a fair and just decision around your career and finances. And then, of course, we have the Emperor. Again, fantastic major arcanas here for the end of December for you, Leo. The Emperor, again, he's structured, he's logical, he's very much, we've got the Queen of Swords and the Emperor together here and the Knight of Swords. And so in each week, you're progressively getting to where you want to go. And the world is your oyster. This is now things really moving in a wonderful direction. The ball is finally getting going. So you need to negotiate on movement, which way you're heading, and and stepping up again. At the beginning of the month, you step into your power. You stay in your power. You are Leo ruled by the sun. So you know what you're capable of. There's nothing you can't bring in. There's nothing you can't create. The Magician is the manifester. You can manifest whatever it is you want. You start doing that at the beginning of the month. And at the end of the month, you've got the Emperor and also the world opening up to you. So whatever it is you do for a career, whatever it is that makes you your money, this is a very, very powerful month, Leo. Time to stay focused, step in the shoes of the leader, show them what you're made of, negotiate in a good way, make objective decisions. There's decisions here that you're going to make that you need to make good decisions. Don't be frightened to do that. Don't be scared to make those decisions. You're going to be feeling very, very happy with yourself. You are on the road to success, financial bliss. This is the outcome of all this hard work you're going to put in over the next 3 months, October, November, December. You're going to be feeling very happy with yourself. And so I hope this reading has helped you in some way, Leo. I'd love to hear from you. It looks like a really good 3 months. In October, there's a few things. This month, October, that I'm doing this now, this first few days, over the next 3 weeks, you might have to be doing some things that you can't be bothered, but you've got to do them anyway. Just know this is magic. This is absolutely magic. And I think that by the end of Christmas, by the end of this year, you'll be ready to fly like an eagle, and you would have had all of this already organized and the plan starting to come into fruition. So I'd love to hear from you, Leo. If you'd like to subscribe, everyone. If you haven't yet, the subscription button is just here and the video just here. If you hover over that, you'll be able to do that and hit the little bell and say all. If you would like to leave us a comment, it helps the channel, and so do your likes. And so we always respond to your comments. Every morning I check my comments and I get back to you, as those of you who comment regularly know. You get a reply practically immediately or the next day. And it does give us a lift too, myself and my guides, that we are giving guidance that is appreciated, because we do appreciate your support. Leo, great 3 months. You can go back and forth on this video. You can look at it again next month, look at it again in December, and stay on track with it and follow Spirit's advice. And you're going to be very happy at the end of this year. There's no doubt about that. Take care, Leo. It's been lovely to be with you. And remember, if you do subscribe, you will then begin to get our daily guidance, our collectives every 5 days, and all the other work that we do. So bye-bye, Leo. Look forward to catching up with you again in the future. Bye-bye for now.